Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's edition. Today we are going to be looking at market structure. Okay, so here we are going to look at the different market structure. I'm going to take you through how support and resistance look like in forex, what we refer to as support, what we refer to as a resistance, and then we will look at various market structures that we will be looking at as a trader in forex. First of all, I'll recommend that you get my book, The Way to the Foreign Exchange Market. You can get it at the jkmarkets.co.uk website. It's not expensive. That's just one of the things that you can have that will set you up for the foreign exchange trading market. Okay, so hop into the jkmarkets.co.uk website and get that book now. Let's go into the tutorial for today where I take you to market structure, but I'll begin with support and resistance first. So let's go into it. So yesterday, all of us would have logged in into our MetaTrader 5. So when you log into your MetaTrader 5, this is a gold chart. And then when you look at the top here, you can see 1 hour. So there is M1, which is 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour. This minutes means that, for instance, currently it's on H1, which means that each candle opens and closes after 1 hour. So we call these things a candlestick. Each of these is referred to as a candlestick. And on the 1 hour, it means each candlestick here took 1 hour to complete. Okay, it took 1 hour for each of these candlesticks to complete. Okay, so that's the candlestick. Now the candlestick looks like this. Okay, so let's say this is a candlestick. Okay, so the box, let me change the color to make it visible. Yeah, so the yellow box is the body of the candle, and then this part is called the wig of the candle. The candle has an open and then a close. Okay, so for instance, if you are looking at maybe this last candle here, it opens at this side, move down, but close at the top. So that's for a candlestick. Candlestick always have open and close. Okay, so now let's look at how a support and resistance look like. So say a pair is moving this way, and then down, then up, then down, up, down, up, down. We call this side here a resistance. Okay, so at this point, anytime the pair reaches here, it reverses. Anytime the pair reaches here, it reverses. Anytime the pair reaches here, it reverses. And then we call this side a support, because anytime the pair reaches here, it bounces up. Anytime the pair reaches here, it bounces up. And this structure here is called a ranging market. So when the market is doing this, we will say that the market is also ranging. So this is a ranging market. Then we have another market that is like this. So we call this one a trending market. So this side, this is hot, a resistance, because when the pair hit it, it moved down. The resistance got broken and this becomes hot, a support. Same thing happened here. This is a resistance. When it got broken, it became a support. So the pair hit it and then move up. In the downward move, like this, this is what? A resistance. A resistance got broken here and became what? A support. Okay, so that's for support and resistance. I think this is clear enough. We can look at it from the chart now. So on our chart, I'm on a 1 hour chart. So I'm going to draw a support and resistance here. So let's look at this side here. So I want to add some box here. So I'm just changing some things here to make it more visible. Yeah, so this is what? A resistance, because the pair moved, touched it and fell. This is also another resistance. The pair moved, touched it and fell down. Now when you look at a support, anytime the pair hit here, it moves up. Hit here, moves up. Hit here, moves up. Hit here, moves up. So that is a support. This the bottom one is what? A support, and the top one is called a resistance. Now let's look at it from a trending market perspective. So here the pair moved up, down, up, down, up, down. So yes, so this is what? Our resistance. The resistance got broken, it became what? A support, and then ranged here, and then the support got broken, it became what? Another. This resistance got broken, it became another support. Okay, and then that's it. So that's for trending markets. I think it's quite understandable and easy to assimilate. However, if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section, and then I'll try to do another video to answer your question. Alright, so now we're moving to understanding market structure. Yes, so it's very important to understand market structure. How do markets move? The market moves in a wave form. Okay, so it goes like this: down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we call this a bullish trend. Bullish trend, or you can say a long. The market is longing. Bullish trend or long, which is a buy. We say this market is a buy. So now we call here a higher high. So higher high, and then we call this one a higher low, then another higher high, then another higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is a trending market, and this is how the trending markets look like. Higher highs and higher low. You only buy a higher low. In a forex market, you only buy a higher low. Never buy a higher high. You only buy a higher low. So anytime you see a higher low, that is an opportunity for you to buy. So in a bullish trend, which forms higher highs and higher lows, you are looking for higher lows to buy the market. Now, what happens in a bearish market? So this can just move up like this, and then the direction may change this way. With this one, we will say that this neckline here is broken, which means that a lower low has been violated. Sorry, a higher low has been violated, because we will be buying higher lows. But in this case, this higher low, if you buy, you would have been stopped out. So this higher low has been violated. So now we started making lower highs. Okay, so this is a lower high, and this is what? A lower low. Another lower high, and then lower low. Lower high, and then lower low. So in a bearish market, you only sell a lower high. You only sell a lower high. When a lower high is violated, then it will change into what? A higher high, higher low situation. Okay, so that's basically a market structure. Now you can couple this market structure with your support and resistance, and that is a full-blown strategy on its own. However, you have to master this. The assignment is that identify support and resistance and post it in a chat group. Draw it, identify both a ranging support and resistance and a trending support and resistance. Secondly, identify a higher high, higher low on your chart. Post it in the chat box or in our Telegram, or identify a lower high, lower low situations. The next thing I'm going to teach you is to do the identification on a real-time chart, and then we can close today's section and give you time to do it by yourself. Alright, so let's go into a real-time chart and identify these higher high and higher lows. So let's look at something here. So this is a higher high, higher low. Because this one is higher than this, that's a higher high. This is a higher low. This higher high, higher low, buy. Then you can see something here. 1, 2, higher high, higher low, higher high, no higher low, higher high, higher low, then buy. You see that? Can you see that? Higher high, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, buy. Then there is a small higher high here, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, then higher high, higher low, higher high. Do you understand? So you only buying hot, higher lows, you only buying higher lows, you only buying higher lows. Let's look at another example here. Higher high, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, buy, higher high, higher low, and then it violates this. So it's supposed to now be doing lower high, lower lows, which didn't happen here, but it's not your fault. Now let's look at the lower low, lower high situations. Lower low, lower high, buy, lower low, lower high, buy, lower low, lower high, buy, lower low, lower high, buy. Then it didn't continue anymore. It started doing higher high, higher low here. So this is how you identify it on a real-time chart. I would leave you to do that. Identify it, post it in the group, and then we will assist you to see whether what you've done is actually correct or not. Identify support and resistance as well, which is one of the things that is crucial and critical. So today we've looked at how to identify support and resistance. We look at market structure, where we look at the higher high, higher low situations of the market. We will continue to understand how these higher high and higher lows are formed in our next videos. So keep in touch. Make sure you do the assignments that are given, and then we will take it up from there. So for now, I want you to do the assignment. Try to go on the chart, go on your MetaTrader 4, press things, explore, and try to understand how the MetaTrader 4 works. This is going to make you familiar with the chart and make you familiar with the MetaTrader 5. So just do all these things and then get back to me, and I'll be happy to continue to guide you through the process. Peace out. Make sure you get the book. If you are new, make sure you get the book, The Way to the Foreign Exchange Market. You can get it at the jkmarkets.co.uk website. Just go down to the shop and then to books, and it's easy to purchase. It's very easy to purchase, not a lot of money. However, if you are interested in getting signals, the signal service is available. It's one of a kind. I must tell you, it's one of a kind. If you are interested in that, just link up and we will get you sorted. All the best and have a great day.